Company's operating on scene. Give me your counts as soon as you know how many we have and which priorities.
I'm gonna go ahead and control major bleeding. If you want to do start triage.
I have ladder 16 in treatment area. I have rescue 10 and 35 working right now. At this time, I got 3 black, 9 red, 6 yellow.
When crisis overwhelms Charlotte, one team answers the call.
Mass casualties happen quite frequently.
Rescue 10's in out.
We've had an active shooter at UNCC. Just the environment that we live in, we figure it's not if, but when. And so we want to be prepared.
Gunshot wound to the leg.
Anytime you have a mass number of patients, even though we have a large fire department, there will be a point where we would get overwhelmed, and we want to be as efficient at assessing, treating, properly categorizing patients, and getting them transported to the hospitals as efficiently as possible. A mass casualty basically boils down to anything that overwhelms your resources.
Because when the worst happens, we don't get a second chance. We train like lives matter because they do.
Turn them over.
This isn't theory. It's modeled after real-world events, like the vehicular attack in New Orleans earlier this year.
Yeah. I mean, if there's no signs of life, then he's got...
So this is modeled after some of the mass casualties that have happened over the last several years, including Nice, France, and mostly modeled off of the New Orleans attack January 1 of this year, where there's a driver drives around a barricade, runs through a bunch of civilians, injuring and killing several, and then at the end has a shootout with the police.
Rescue 10's an academy in Seagrave. Looks to be like multiple people down. This will be an MCI. Looks like someone's been run over by vehicles. Rescue 10 is command and investigate.
Around 70% of Charlotte fire calls every year aren't fire-related. They're medical. That's why this kind of training isn't optional. It's essential.
So there's not a concern of them decompensating and not making the best decisions?
Hey, grab those wheelbarrows.
We want them to be confident in their assessment of patients who are injured, and there's lots of them, where you have to work quickly, make quick decisions, and move to the next patient. It's not like our norm where we go in, we spend time with them, asking them questions, working through a full assessment. We're not fully assessing these patients. We're doing life-saving treatments only until we can get them categorized, move to an area where we can then reassess them and provide the treatment that's needed, and then get them to the hospital efficiently.
When seconds matter and the city is counting on someone to act, Charlotte calls its firefighters. This training is more than preparation. It's a promise. A promise to be ready, to respond, and to protect every corner of our community when it needs us most.